Now then, how are you? Welcome to Bennett's Kitchen, episode 8, Beyond the Block. This week we're going to take you through one of the simplest products. Sell it 52 weeks a year, sell it in form of joints, sell it sliced. This week you get 6 of these, believe it or not, for £5 on Super Sunday. Now, a lot of people sell them flavoured, we do loads of different stuff with them. What would you do with this? What is your take on this?
Okay, well I'm going to do something arguably a little bit weird, but if you bear with me, I promise the results are simple and amazing. So I'm going to take the flavours that you get out of a Welsh Rarebit and I'm going to incorporate it into this.
So
really
Welsh
easy.
Rarebit for normal Yorkshire people is like cheese on toast. That's it, cheese on toast.
So I'm just going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take one of these. We'll just do one.
So for everybody that's familiar with this, because obviously we sell it 52 weeks a year, this is your pork loin steak, which we also do as your pork loin roast. Very, very versatile, 6 for a £5. It is what it is. When they're gone, they're gone. When they're gone, there's none. That's it, job done.
So we're just going to take this. We've got the pan on medium high, and I'm going to take some mustard. I think any mustard works, I think. But this yellow mustard it works really well. So it's not just a great condiment, but also just really good for impacting flavour into meat. So we're just going to really rub it in like that on both sides. Get your fingers dirty, it's fine. And then, whilst I wash my hands, would you just give me some pepper on each side, please? Perfect. Now you'll see that I'm not using salt, because pork can be quite salty naturally anyway, and also because of the mustard, and we're going to finish it with something that I'm going to just keep to myself for a couple of moments. Splash of oil just to get things going, but really you don't need it. Medium hot, and we're just going to... There we go. So these are popular.
We sell loads of these, thousands of them. Thousands and thousands. Really popular at barbecue time. Really versatile.
Yeah, beautiful, simple. We're just going to cook it a couple of minutes aside. Mustard, pepper, easy. We're getting a lot of flavours, but not really doing a lot. We're just using stuff that's in our cupboards.
So remember with pork, it's not like you do with a steak. Pork needs to be cooked thoroughly, but the only thing you can do really with pork is overcook it. If you overcook it, it can go a bit woody, but you know, keep your eye on it, but it does need cooking through to the middle. You don't cook pork pink.
So I'm hoping, apart from impacting a load of flavour, this mustard's going to give it a beautiful sort of caramelised sort of shine on the other side. Let's just see. So we can see this just caramelising there nicely. Loads of flavour. Same again on the other side.
What would you be having with this? What would you be having to go with this dish?
For me, this is a perfect sort of summer dish. And it's a bit different, you'll see why in a second. But I would honestly just have this a plate, maybe a bed of salad, or just in a nice sandwich or something would be good.
Yeah. With pork, not the type of meat that you can cook rare, how would you be sussing out and taking a feel for that? Is it an incision? Is it just with feel?
You're exactly right. So unlike beef, you don't do that finger sort of rare thing. But what you will just do is you just feel it again. And it should just be firm to the touch. And once it's like that and the juices run clear, I think you're away.
When you're saying juices run clear, remember we're trying to educate the untrained eye. What do you mean when you say the juices run clear?
I just mean that uncooked meat juices tend to be pink, reddish.
So there's a bit of blood or a bit of coloration in it.
Absolutely. And that's the same in my opinion for beef, for chicken, for pork. But if you've got a clear, there you go, just almost just looks like water coming out.
If you're not sure, you can always just make an incision, open it up and have a look inside it and put it back together. Something for presentation, you know, you're having it at home, it's not like a restaurant, so
absolutely.
Just make a little incision in it. If you're not sure, just have a look.
So what I've done now, we've cooked it on both sides and we know now that it's cooked. So we're just gonna put our we're gonna have a bit of fun with it basically. So I'm gonna put it back onto the first side. See, look at that caramelization, that's all from the mustard. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more, rub it into the meat, like that. And then I'm going to take some parmesan cheese, which you might think is crazy, but I want you to trust me. In the pan, using the heat, the residual heat from the pan, using the mustard, the beautiful pork what you brought us, we're just gonna grate it straight on like that. I've cooked this countless times and people have seen me do this and go, you're really weird, Harry. And that's all right, because maybe I am.
People don't try enough with meat, they don't put enough into it. If you just put a bit of effort, I mean, that's cost, you get 6 of these for £5. You can have a really, really good quality tea for next to nothing.
For next to nothing, exactly. Stick that on a board. I don't know about you, but I think pork and black pepper is like a match made in heaven.
I like pork, but it, like you said earlier, it's like almost become unfashionable, but give it some welly like that, you can't go wrong.
Couldn't agree more. We'll let it rest for a little bit, but I do think we should have a little try. So the cheese is just gonna melt on top. Little salad underneath it, maybe some greens. Something a bit different, isn't it? Should we give it a go?
Go on, get stuck in. Well done. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Yorkshire pork rarebit for less than £1.